Good afternoon. My name is Liz Bailey. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and normally I do my lives at 11 o'clock on Sunday mornings, but unfortunately the power went off again. It's been going off every now and then all week after the storm, and it went off at 10 this morning and didn't come back for 3 or so hours. And then I thought, I don't want to do my live immediately because it might go off again. So if I suddenly disappear, that's what's happened. But I'm hopeful because it's been on for over an hour now that this is good. So today I'm gonna be using the set Queen Anne's Lace, which is quite fun. It's an eight stamp set kit set. Or there are 8 stamps in the set, would make it a bit more sense. If you place a $25 order with me using the host code that I'll post above this video, or live rather, I will send you the free card kit that will look a bit like this, that will give you what you need to make pieces. Also, if you could share this with, well, just share it, this live, and let me know that you've done that. I will put you in a raffle so that you can win something. I'll send you a card and a little something else as well. So I also meant to say, if you earned any coupons last month, you can now spend them until the end of this month. So if you've got any of those coupons that would have come to you in an email from Stampin' Up, then don't forget to use them. And the other thing is, I'm also just checking my list of what I want to tell you. I'm also on YouTube I'll post that above the above this as well, with the host code and the online store and so forth, so you have all the information in case you know somebody that you think would like to see this but are not actually on Facebook. You can direct them to my YouTube. And if you fancy going to YouTube and subscribing to my my videos, I will be thrilled. Currently I just have 6 subscribers. I think I need a few more. Anyway, I'm going to point you down and we're going to get going. Just move you forward a bit and then I will put you down. Reconnect. Oh, phew. Okay, is that fine now? Yes, I think so. So, let me show you the stamp set. So you've got this, the Queen Anne's Lace, and then you've got the colours you can put on top. So that's the stamp set. Then I'll show you the cards we're going to make. So here's one with white embossing. Then this one, in case you're wondering what I did, I took the flowers and a few 3 colors of green and made my own DSP. And then I decided to do a flashy silver embossed one. I think that looks rather elegant. So let's get going. So here's the packet that is how you would receive one. And we'll just pick off the first card base and then I'll put those over there for now. So one thing I wanted to point out is I had something on here where I was doing a card that was a bit like a square here, and I stamped this underneath, but it was kind of blurry, so I didn't like it. So this fits right over it, so no wasted card. I just put it to one side and waited until I was making something that would actually go over the top of that. So here we go. So we need the Pear Pizzazz, and I'll just put that right about there. And while I've got this out, I will stamp the sentiment. I've got 2 circled in case of a problem. So this one is Hello Friend, also from that stamp set. There we go. Don't think we need that anymore. So that looks dry. Okay. This is going to be tricky, I think, because I can't look right down on top of it, but let's give it a go, shall we? Just pull it back a little bit while I do this. Okay. And then just put the white powder on. I realise I've done quite a lot of embossing lately on these lives, which is odd. That's not too bad. I usually do more embossing when I'm doing Christmas cards, but this works as well. So just get that out of the way. And if you've got your volume up too loudly, I'd turn it down, because I'm going to start heating the powder. Oh, there it goes. Oh, lovely. Then we're going to put this on a Pear Pizzazz mat. Oh, yeah, forgot to put its cover on. I'm not sure if it matters. Yeah, I really do prefer the flick. My sister said it doesn't work for her, but I don't have to think so much, because I got the flick kind of ingrained from fast fuse use. Okay. And then we just oops, just went off the end. Okay, just roll that into a ball, get rid of it. Okay. just get this on here. And nobody knows that it has a little smile under there. So, just because you mess something up doesn't mean it can't be reused. So we'll just take off a couple of the backs. Well, if we can. I think I shortened my nails too much. But as a former violinist, and I still do play it sometimes. No, they're quite long actually. I like them short. These are actually too long. So anyway, let's put that on there, popped up with dimensionals. So that's that one. So now we're going to do this one. So let's get the pieces for that. So that should be 2 of those. Ah, yeah, there we go. And my card base, which is just jade. And this and these are from the stitched shapes framelit dies. So all I have to do is move that out of the way a bit, and that, right, put that over that. Right, so I've got some just jade. I've got some pretty peacock and some shaded spruce. And my this interesting shapes that go on top of that. So I'm just gonna start with I think right in the middle. Turn it around a bit. There we go. So that's that one. Just get this out so we can clean it. Got this nice new bottle of Stampin' Mist. It's much better than the smaller one that we used to have, which always seemed to be running out. Particularly if you were stamping with anybody, it would get emptied quite fast. So this is good. So that was just jade. Now I think we'll do some shaded spruce, which looks quite similar, but if you look at it more closely, you can tell it's quite different. There we go. Just clean that off a bit. There we go. And then we need some pretty peacock. Probably have to go back in and fill in some edges. There we go. Maybe a bit more of that. That was there. And we'll have some more of it over here. Right. So I think I need a little more, maybe the shaded spruce. Which is this one. So there we go. There is our DSP. I'll just get rid of the pretty peacock and the shaded spruce. And I'll stamp the sentiment, which all come out of the same stamp set, the Queen Anne's lace. So it's there. I don't need this anymore. I can't do it that way. I have to apparently pull with my left hand. Interesting. Okay, so here's our, oh, that was close. I almost forgot the, which way up should we have it? I think this way. So we need some now we need some ribbon. So this is Just Jade ribbon. It's a kind of a twill, I think, and it's it's 6 point, oh, it's 1/4 inch wide. There we go. So I'm just going to put that about there, I think. So, and then we'll take it across to there. Slightly lopsided. There we go. Then we'll just add a bit more glue. And set that down here. Then, of course, we'll need dimensionals. Don't know that I could craft without dimensionals. And we will attach that just about there. And then we need our fake bow. Well, it's not fake exactly, it's just not attached to the piece that went around the card. So just make a little bow, like so. Just missed that bit with a defect. Perfect. And then I'll get a glue dot and we'll just attach that to the bow, to the ribbon. So it looks as if we actually wrapped it around and then tied it in a bow, but we didn't. So there's number 2. And finally, we're going to make this one, which is very simple, but I really like the elegance of the Pacific point with the silver. I think it's a great combo. So get the pieces ready. So let's move those out of the way and do the embossing. Like, there's silver. so. Okay. There we go. And I just cover it in the definitely need to get out another pot. I was thinking about getting a larger pot that I could just leave it in and put the card in when I was embossing, rather than having to try and put it back in. I don't know. But there's not much there, is there? So, okay. Heat tool alert. Okay. Let's just get on with this. Taking the warp out of it a bit. There we go. Oh, I should have done the, let's see how we can manage this from back over here. Right, there it is. And the thanks and the, yeah. Hope that's straight. Yeah, it's fairly straight. Good enough. Okay, just blast this and heat the embossing powder. Okay, no more heat gun. We're ready to go. So I think I said this was Pacific Point, but in case I forgot to, that's the colour it is. So that's another reason for wanting to have the embossing powder in a little container. You wouldn't get it all over your mat. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with this one today. I think it knows I'm not that happy with it. I liked Fast Fuse better. It was easier to use in my view. But I'm going back to my flicking. So, says side did I do? No, the other side is shinier. So we'll use this side. Okay. And then we're going to use the triple banner punch for this one. So I've cut this to a smidge under an inch so it fits in here and you can actually slide it rather than having to try and force it in. So there we go. And here's my leftover piece just in case I needed it. But you know what? I don't think I do. So that's great. And I think we'll use some dimensionals. Yeah, I thought you guessed. So some at both ends and somewhat in the middle so that the middle doesn't sag. So let's just put this down. And there is the third card. Now, as I've said before, if you would like me to send you the card pieces so that you could make the same things, just place an order with me of $25 and use the host code that I will put at the top of this post as soon as we're done, as long as the power doesn't go off again, of course. So here's what we've made. Take these. So that one, and this one. That's what we made, and you can get the pieces for that if you just. And I'll also send you the directions. So there you go. And thank you so much for watching. Again, normally this is at 11 o'clock on a Sunday, but due to power outages, I had to wait until the power came back, of course. So please share this with your friends, and if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would be forever grateful. And I will see you next week, power permitting. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.